set up our two semifinals, third and fourth place, first and second, and of course the final boss battle that will take place that we were just talking about. It's time for ROOT.Qxc versus EG.Machine. The first map is going to be Scrap Station, and if these players are ready, let's launch.
These players are ultra ready. I'm hitting the start button. Note that EG.Machine was the higher seed, as again he got 4th place last Masters Cup. So he chooses Scrap Station. Oh, that malicious little Zerg player. Oh, can't believe it. But you know what? We have seen Terrans begin performing very well on this map. It is not unheard of to see massive shifts in maps over time. I mean, my favorite example was the map Arcadia in the original Brood War was like 18-0 for Zergs in the initial times, right? And then it transitioned to 18-18. Started off with Zergs winning almost everything, and then Terrans figuring the map out again. Terrans are also starting to learn that you can take a lot of bases pretty quickly as long as you're playing pretty defensively minded.
Yeah, and of course that middle section was something that, oh, you'd never, don't tear that down. That just makes it terrible. But we're now finding players figuring out builds that will give them that perfect early attack to take those down quickly. In yesterday's case, we saw Machine actually spread his creep right through there, made his Hydralisk very quick, and just DPS'd his opponent to death. It was a very nice strategy. You don't have to go Muta Ling on this map, as previously a lot of Zergs thought. But Scrap Station, obviously two-player map, close positions, and we're just getting started here. I think this is going to be a really exciting series.
No doubt, no doubt. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of map review. We have EG.Machine at the north position as the red Zerg. We have Qxc as the blue Terran at the right from Team Root Gaming. Let's talk about why people used to think that this map was ultra Zerg favored. Pretty straightforward. Zerg's first expansion has nothing gimmicky around it, no cliffs, it's tucked away, it's hard to get to. As we're seeing, Machine very easily going to be building a 14 hatch, and Qxc can do almost nothing to block it. We even see that this extremely early scout worker does not make it in time. And in particular, this gold expansion, Zergs love taking this bottom left gold expansion far away from Terran. Again, also easy to defend, no real gimmicky stuff going on, especially with this watchtower right there. And of course, with this wide open entrance, even though it can potentially be threatening for Zerg to have this little these little rock paths knocked down early on, it opens up more attack routes into Terran later on.
Yeah, it makes a nice choke too, so Banelings are a fantastic option, of course.
Absolutely.
Terran then, in fact, who did he play yesterday? Who did Machine play?
He played against NVU.
Okay.
I almost called VTU.
Yeah. But I'm not sure we saw another Scrap Station game where we saw the Terran do some really nice siege play in the middle.
Oh,
but
All About You against Slush.
The Zerg, Slush just kind of broke through that. Very nicely done. So taking a look at what we do have a bunker here. SCV is getting harassed. He's down to a few hit points here. Going to have to pull himself off as he gets moved away. And we do have quite a few Marines headed on over now. Of course, quite a few. I mean, 2.
Yeah, but I mean, this is still an unusually aggressive play by Qxc. On this map, the distances are so far by ground that this sort of early play can not really have the highest chances of success, but it looks like Qxc at the very least is going to pick off one drone. No, will not pick off that drone, and Machine smartly getting 2 queens right off the bat, no gas at this point in time. Losing this Overlord would probably be pretty bad, but I mean, I just don't think that will really happen. Both players are doing a good job of losing absolutely nothing. I mean, looking at the units lost tab, no one's lost anything at all yet.
Which is pretty amazing, because this looks like a scary position here for the Zerg by Qxc. Doing a great job microing this Marine in and out and into that bunker. And meanwhile, we pretty much have... Well, we just have drones being made. Gas is down, but nothing is good. Here we go, the attack on the bunker. Going in for the SCVs as they are repairing. Queen getting into the battle action as well. And maybe there are just too many Marines in there, as they can keep up with the repair of that bunker.
Oh my goodness, Qxc doing some amazing control. Zerglings were target firing the SCVs at the back, so Qxc picked off those Zerglings first. The SCVs got to repair it longer, and look at this great split, sending one Marine after the Queen, picking it off. And the Marines are now continuing to work away at these drones. This is a very, very unusual situation to be in as EG.Machine, and we see that this one Marine is trying to draw the Zerglings back while more Marines at the front. Will they get another Queen? There's a Spine Crawler. No! Qxc pulls back, taking no damage, Now a Hellion is underway. The command center's up. The starport's going down. What an unusual aggression. He kills an Overlord.
Oh, no. Overlord is going to supply block and putting it at 35-28. You can see that Machine is actually also trying to spread the creep, possibly to get this spine crawler down here to deal with that bunker. He is keeping his drone production up. He's had to make a couple of new Overlords, and there it is. Spine crawler is coming down. Meanwhile, Zerglings are going to make it. Speed is underway, but it's not going to help here. Oh my god, the Hellion comes at a perfect time, and he cannot get rid of that SCV, and now we'll see the spine crawler get to work on this bunker.
And Qxc's also even sending this Hellion to do more harassment. Oh, miscontrols it a little bit, but considering that's the first miscontrol Qxc's done all game long, he is more than ahead still.
He had to move that spine crawler back, just trying to get more Zerglings out. We have an Evo chamber down right next to the other extractor, and we've got more Marines and more Hellions on the way. Another spine crawler about ready to be dropped there. Oh my god, Hellion just ready to roast these drones.
Uh-oh.
So far, I have 1 kill, 2 kills. Looking for a few more. Not gonna get a third. There it is.
Qxc really trying to line those drone ups as much as possible, and now he's scooting around, gets a 4th drone, is just almost ignoring this queen entirely, and it looks like now with 1 hit left of life is going to pull back for the repair. Just inches control, and Qxc again with the amazing micro.
Wow, checking a scan at the main to see what is waiting up there for him. 2 more Hellions on their way out, only more Zerglings on the way. Spore crawlers being dropped down, which is kind of interesting. Another queen goes down, and a 3rd is almost lost, maybe even his 4th. Meanwhile, more Hellion harass over here on the side. 2 Zerglings pop out, don't do anything about it. We do have a spine crawler over there at the natural, but these Hellions doing a great job of just keeping him distracted. Qxc has this amazing, very early contain, and here comes a Banshee.
And I mean, one thing that's so impressive to me is the fact that Machine is only 6 food behind his opponent, despite having those absurd early losses. Hellion's now scooting in from the side. Look at this, the Banshee Hellion crunch. This is amazing to watch. This map, you always think of it as the map where Zerg gets to expand freely. And look, pulling back the Spore Crawler, and the drones line themselves up. Hellion's doing amazing damage. Tanks and the Blue Flame upgrade coming down now for those Hellions. Qxc still has a complete stranglehold on Machine at his expansion. Unbelievable play, and the expansion is up for Qxc.
Finally, a queen pops out to try to deal with this Banshee. There is a Spore Crawler here, but the Banshee is just perfectly out of range. Not able to get detected there by that Spore Crawler. Just perfect position. In come more Hellions once again. Again, there's a Spine Crawler there, but this is just perfect. And the Zerglings come in, try to go for a surround. Infernal Pre-Igniter is almost done. Any moment now, and that's going to be devastating on these Zerglings once it hits. There are just too many Hellions here, and we have not seen him. He has a lair, but we've not seen a tech to any sort of tier 2 unit.
And there's the Blue Flame upgrade, and it looks like Qxc is going to try to pick off his 5th queen this game. Oh, there goes queen number 5. Can he get queen number 6? In the units lost tab, look at this. Look at how few units. He has lost 70 kills for Qxc, 6 kills for Machine. And here come the Marines in the fray now. Look at these, darting over to the other side, roasting through more and more drones. Unbelievable control by Qxc.
More Zerglings come out. They are going to be able to trap these Hellions, chase away the SCV, but those Hellions Blue Flame is going to make it very hard, as this one Hellion is so down, 1 hit point right now, and he is going to continue to send Zerglings out. Meanwhile, we've got this Banshee just kind of chilling over here, bunker still with 4 Marines, but I don't know, has it stabilized to have so many queens over here? The expansion only has 1 drone on it. In come more Hellions, and he just may be content going this way. Oh, we got tanks on the way as well, so Qxc is putting a lot of development of his tech behind all these attacks.
Amazingly enough, Machine somehow managed to get a Lair, a Spire, and a Baneling Nest up despite all that. And this might be the final break, but no! The Blue Flame Hellions arrive just in time. The Spine Crawler ends up retreating back up to the high ground again, and the main is wide open to these Blue Flame Hellions. Qxc is going to try to pull back and pick off this queen, but those drones are sitting ducks there. The 6th queen of the game falls. Can Qxc go for 7? He does. And those drones are sitting ducks.
Yeah, this is not looking good. Another Spore Crawler, the Spire about to complete, but what is he going to do with that? And look at this Banshee, 14 kills now. This other Banshee down to 2 kills, but all of these Hellions have just a ridiculous number of kills. Drones are getting roasted left and right. This is nothing more than GG right now.
And there's this one SCV just keeping these Hellions alive a little bit longer. Look at this Eunice lost tab. 149 kills for Qxc, 15 for Machine.
That is insane.
That is a very, very rough first game for Machine. Right from the get-go, he was under pressure. I don't mean that Machine necessarily did something terribly wrong and he should be ashamed of that game.
Right.
I mean, that is mentally draining. To start off as that as your game 1, now you have to go on to game 2. He's already chosen his best map first.
Yeah, I mean, it was solid bunker placement. I think that there might have been a minor mistake when he went in and he had the 2 SCVs repairing. He wasn't able to take out either of those and just couldn't keep up, just had no DPS to compete with the repair on those things. That was kind of the start of the downfall. He hung on pretty well.